So I'm gonna knock out this harvest right quick before the rain kicks up again. But I want to show you basically why I harvest a little bit early when it's raining, because it just pulls up in my area, and that's why I also plant above the ground, how you see here. So these are grow bags, and I just cut the bottoms out of the grow bags and I plant inside of those. Or I also use large containers like this 6-inch container, or medium-sized containers I should say. So right here I have this can thing protecting this muskmelon, which I was protecting it from rodents, but it's still split open. And I guess we can see how it weighs and how it tastes. That's a nice one. And it's split on the bottom too. So I don't know how good that one is, but I'm gonna come back for that one. It's an Altai muskmelon. Over here I have the GSMO 230, which is doing very well. And the tendril is drying up on it, as you can see right here. So it's drying up very well. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab the Tohono yellow meter watermelon. You can see I have it covered in grass. That was just in case it was a hot day and the sun started beaming down, but it's actually been rainy, and the water's been beaten down. So if you can recall, I was talking about the melon sitting in water and whatnot. So this can cause rot on the melon right here. So you definitely want to watch out for that. Other than that, I checked the melon earlier and I noticed that the umbilical there is starting to separate from the vine. So I believe this little guy is ready. So we're gonna see if it comes off. And it has a nice knock to it too. You can hear how dense that sound is. So before it loses too much sugar, I'm gonna just pop that off of there. Before that sugar become too diluted. This is Tohono yellow meter, and this is the largest one of the two that were on this vine. Try to pick this up. Get some of this off, and we'll bring it to the station to cut it open, weigh it, and taste it. Okay. So this is Tohono. Right here, that was just sunburn. That's why I had that grass on there. Right here is animal marks. This melon has a super thick rind on it, so animals cannot get through it, thank goodness. It was attacked frequently, actually. Here's some more marks where the animal kind of penetrated, but it still didn't reach through the rind at all. All right. And then for ripening signs, I showed you where it was drying right here, and you can see it's starting to split at the end. So let's go to our station. I may come back for the Altai melon. I'm gonna do that one at the end of the video. Let's get this knocked out before it starts storming again. So this is the Native American Tohono yellow meter watermelon. I got my seeds from Native Seed Search. So 20.7 pounds. It's not bad at all. My previous one on that same vine was 18.2 pounds. So let's get this scale out of here. Let's see how this little guy looks on that inside. I mean, other than that sunburn right there, it's a pretty melon. Now, if I would have put that grass on there before the sunburn started developing, the rind basically would have looked like this right here. So either way, it's still beautiful to me, as long as that inside tastes good. And then today I brought out something special so we can measure the sugar levels of the melon. Man, that's a beautiful melon. Just gonna get straight to it. Cut it horizontally. Well, you know, we got us a beautiful Tohono yellow meated watermelon. So, of course, these tests aren't these ripening tests are never finished until you actually test it with your own taste buds instead of just looking at it. So we're gonna see how this little crisp piece tastes. Tell you what, I never get tired of this watermelon. So I brought out something called a pocket refractometer, or a refractometer, and it measures the sugar level of fruits and vegetables. It does it by measuring the light that passes through the fluid, basically the light that passes through the water in this fruit. It gets refracted. The sugar in the fruit basically distorts the light. And this little pocket thing can measure that. Can measure how much of a distortion is going on. So I'm gonna take this little piece right here, and I'm gonna squeeze it. I'm gonna squeeze it into this little lens up here. You see Brix percent, that's basically sugar percent. So if I were to just put only water on here, it will show 0, which means it'll be 0 sugar in there. Now if I was to add sugar to the water, it'll start showing. Now I added my watermelon juice to the lens, and now it measures 10.2 Brix. So my 18.2 pound melon showed a 10.4, but that was on a good week when we didn't have any rain. This melon here has been going through days of rain, and that's why I wanted to hurry up and harvest it. It's still sweet though, y'all. So that's Tohono yellow meated watermelon. I'm gonna finish enjoying my lunch. Y'all have a good one.